Two of the lesson types you can use in your EzyCourse courses are quizzes and assignments. And in this lesson, we're just going to look at a bit more detail of both of those areas. So in my example course here, I'm going to open it up and I'm just going to remind you what a quiz looks like. So this is an example of a completed quiz. You can see there's just 2 questions in it. I've got 1 incorrect and 1 correct. And if I go into this lesson here, I can see an assignment. This is where you would ask somebody to complete a bit more detailed written work. They can complete it on this screen here. You could also give them something to complete and they can upload it into the site as well for you to mark. So let's have a look in the EzyCourse dashboard to see how these things work. So in the courses section here, I'm just going to go ahead and edit one of these courses here and just remind you how easy it is to add a quiz lesson. So I'm in a chapter here, I'm creating a new lesson and I'm going to choose quiz. I'm going to give it the title, let's just call it test quiz. I could put a description here and I'm going to click on create. Now here is where I set up the quiz settings. So in quiz settings, I get to choose what the pass mark is and that sort of thing. And in quiz, I get to add the questions that I'm going to use. So if I click on this add questions button here, I can choose from some question banks. Now let's have a quick look at question banks. So back on the EzyCourse dashboard under courses, I'm going to go into question bank. This is where you create the banks of questions that you can use in your quizzes within your EzyCourse lessons. So let's create a new one here. Let's call this, I don't know, graphics design. And I'm going to add that in here. And now I've got a new quiz here, quiz bank of questions that I can create questions for. This one is graphic design, so I'm going to add a new question here. And you can see there's a range of different question types that you can choose from. Multiple choice, where you select only one correct answer. Multiple choice, where you select multiple answers. There's free text questions, fill in the blanks, true and false, and that sort of thing. So you build up your question banks, and that's what you can then use within the quizzes that you create in your courses. Now, in a similar way, I'm going to have going to edit one of these courses and just add in here a new lesson, and this time I'm going to choose assignment. So again, I give my assignment a title. I can upload any type of file that I want to in there. So if there's, I don't know, a Word document that I want people to complete, I can upload that in there. I can add points for that assignment if I want to, and I can put some descriptions and some briefs. I can even add zip files that people can download with that assignment as well. Now, if you want to, just with any lesson settings, you can enable discussion. So if you want to give people the ability to ask questions about the assignment for you as a tutor to respond to, you can do that sort of thing now. Now, so we've looked at quizzes and assignments, but where do these submissions come back into? Well, again, back on the EzyCourse dashboard, we're in the courses category. We've got a section here for quiz submissions. Here's all the quizzes that are running on this site. I can go into any one of those and have a look at the submissions, and then I can drill down into individual detail for what questions people have answered and how they've done with the quizzes. On assignment submissions, I can go into assignments here. I can look at assignment submissions. I can view submissions and read people's work. If they've added any files, I'd be able to download them. I can send feedback to the students if I want to. So click in here and just give them some feedback on the work that they have submitted. So quizzes and assignments are another great way that you can engage with your students, but also it gives you a way of assessing the work that they've done, because it's not just about them taking on new knowledge, it's also about them putting that into practice and demonstrating what they've learned as well. So hopefully you've found that a useful introduction to quizzes and assignments on the EzyCourse platform. We go into more detail in these areas on other courses on mastering course creation.